Have you ever felt like your heart shattered into pieces that would never come back together? You gave everything to someone, your time, your love, your dreams, and then it ended. Maybe it ended suddenly, maybe it faded slowly, but either way it left you with pain you can't explain. Let's be honest, heartbreak is one of the hardest things we go through as humans. It doesn't just hurt your heart, it affects your sleep, your appetite, your energy, your self-worth. You start to wonder, will I ever feel whole again? Will I ever trust again? Will I ever love again? The answer is yes, but not overnight. This video is not just a guide, it's a warm hug for your healing heart, a voice that understands your pain and a path forward. Let's walk this journey together, step by step. 10 healing steps that will help you love again after heartbreak. So, find a quiet space. Put your phone on silent. This moment is for you. Allow yourself to grieve deeply. You don't have to pretend you're okay. You don't have to smile for others or shrink your pain just because the world wants you to move on. Because how do you move on? When it feels like someone reached inside your chest and took a piece of you with them. It's not just the person you're grieving. You're mourning the late-night conversations, the shared dreams, the morning routines, the silly habits you built together, the good mornings and the "I got home safe" texts. You're mourning the future you imagined, the laughter you thought you'd still be sharing, the plans you made that will never happen now. This pain is not a weakness. This sorrow is proof that you loved deeply, that your heart had the courage to open, to trust, to hope. So cry if you need to, scream into a pillow, write them a letter, even if you never send it, or sit in silence and just feel it. You don't have to rush this part. You don't need to be strong by burying it. Grieving doesn't make you broken, it makes you real. And the only way out of this pain is through it. Break the cycle, cut off contact. Let's be honest, this is one of the hardest parts. Because even after everything, you still want to reach out, to send that "I miss you" text, to check their social media just to see if they're okay, or if they've moved on, to respond when they send that random empty message, just enough to keep your hope alive. But healing doesn't happen in the same space that broke you. And every time you look back, every message you reread, every memory you replay, it's like ripping the wound open all over again. You deserve peace, and peace starts with distance. It's not about being cold or heartless. It's about protecting the only heart you have. So block them if you must. Mute their updates, delete the chat, unfollow, whatever it takes to protect your energy and silence that echo in your chest. Because healing needs space, and you can't walk forward while staring at a door that's already closed. This is not about punishing them. It's about finally choosing you. Rediscover who you were before them. When we fall in love, parts of ourselves slowly fade into the background. Not because we meant to lose them, but because love can feel all-consuming. You used to paint, now your brushes sit dusty in the corner. You used to dance, laugh, sing out loud to your favorite songs. Now your playlists are filled with our songs that you can't bear to hear. Your world slowly revolved around them, and that's okay. You loved deeply. That's not something to be ashamed of. But now is the time to come home to yourself. Who were you before them? Who are you when no one is watching? What made your soul come alive? Maybe you start small, a walk alone without checking your phone, coffee with an old friend, a forgotten hobby revived, a new skill, a fresh dream. Or maybe you don't just go back to who you were. Maybe you evolve into someone even more powerful, someone wiser, someone who knows herself or himself more than ever before. You are not lost, you are rediscovering. And the version of you that's being born from this pain, that version will be unstoppable. Don't rush the process. Healing isn't linear. One day you'll laugh again without forcing it. Another day a song will come on, your song, and your chest will tighten, your throat will ache, and tears will fall before you even realize it. That doesn't mean you're weak. It doesn't mean you're moving backwards. It means you're healing. And healing isn't a straight road. It's a winding, messy, confusing path with good days and awful ones, sometimes in the same hour. You might wake up feeling okay and go to sleep feeling shattered. You might take 5 steps forward, only to trip on a memory and fall right back. That's not failure. That's the process. This world tries to put healing on a timeline. Get over it. Move on already. But no one can tell you how long your heart needs. Only your heart knows. So breathe. Let the tears come when they come. Let the joy return when it's ready. And if it flickers in and out like a faulty light switch, that's okay too. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're just human. And you're healing in your own way at your own pace. And you are so worth the wait. Speak to yourself with love. After a breakup, it's not just the silence from someone else that hurts. It's the loud voice inside your own mind. You know the one. I wasn't enough. I should have seen the signs. Why do I always ruin good things? But here's the truth. That voice isn't truth. It's pain. It's fear. It's your heartbreak trying to find a reason to make sense of it all. But you don't need blame. You need love, especially from yourself. Think about how you'd talk to your best friend if they were hurting. Would you blame them, shame them, tell them they were the reason things fell apart? No, you'd hug them. Tell them you did your best. Tell them this doesn't define you. Tell them you're still worthy of love, even if someone else didn't see it. So now, it's your turn to say that to yourself. Say it out loud, I did my best. I made mistakes, but I'm learning. This heartbreak does not make me unlovable. It makes me human. The world may not always speak kindly to you, but you can choose to become a soft place to land for you. Take the lessons, leave the pain. Every relationship, no matter how it ends, teaches you something. Some teach you what love can look like. Others teach you what love should never feel like. But all of them leave behind a lesson, a mirror, a gift, even if it's wrapped in pain. So instead of asking, why did this happen to me, ask, what did this teach me? Did it reveal parts of you that still need healing? Did it uncover patterns you don't want to repeat? Did it show you the red flags you missed, the ones you'll spot next time? Or maybe it simply taught you what kind of love you deserve. The kind that feels like peace, not chaos. You don't need to carry the weight of every fight, every betrayal, every tear. That weight doesn't belong to your future. Take the wisdom, take the clarity, take the strength you didn't know you had, and leave the rest behind. You are not walking away empty, you're walking away wiser. And that wisdom, it's priceless. You are not broken, you are becoming. Forgive, not for them, but for you. Forgiveness. It might feel like the hardest part, because how do you forgive someone who never said sorry? How do you let go when they walked away like it meant nothing? But hear this, forgiveness is not about letting them off the hook. It's not about pretending it didn't hurt or forgetting what they did. Forgiveness is about freedom, your freedom. Every time you replay the betrayal, the heartbreak, the last words, you keep that pain alive inside your chest. You carry it like a bag of bricks, heavy, exhausting, invisible to the world but crushing to you, and you deserve to set it down. Forgiveness says, I will not let your actions control my peace anymore. I release this anger not because you deserve it, but because I do. It's not easy. It might not happen all at once. But even the smallest act of forgiveness, even whispering, I release you under your breath, starts to loosen the chains. Say it now if you're ready. I release you. I release the pain. I choose peace. This isn't about them. This is how you begin to heal. Believe in love again, even if it scares you. Right now, love might feel like a cruel trick, like something that lures you in only to leave you in pieces. You might be thinking, never again. And honestly, that's okay. For now. Because healing means protecting your heart. It means giving yourself time to rebuild trust, not just in others, but in yourself. But here's something beautiful. Your capacity to love, it didn't vanish. It's still there. Quiet, wise, watching. It's just waiting until it's safe again. And when that day comes, you'll love differently. Not out of desperation, not to fill a void, not to prove your worth. You'll love from a place of knowing what red flags look like, knowing what you will and won't accept, knowing that real love never asks you to shrink. So yes, love again, but love bravely. Love with clear eyes and a strong heart. Love in a way that honors the lessons you've learned. Because the love that comes after healing, That's the kind of love that changes everything. You are never alone in this. Heartbreak has a way of making you feel isolated, like everyone else is moving on with their lives and you're stuck in place, like no one understands, like your pain is yours alone, but it's not. Right now, somewhere in the world, someone is sitting in the dark, feeling exactly what you're feeling. Right now, someone is watching this video with tears in their eyes, nodding in silence, wondering if they'll ever feel whole again. And maybe that someone is you. But you are not alone. Your heartbreak is part of the human story. We've all been there, aching, grieving, lost, and we've all found our way out, eventually. So reach out, message a friend, join a support group, share your truth in the comments, say, hey, I'm not okay right now. And let others remind you that healing is not something you have to do in silence. Let this be your reminder. You are seen, you are supported, you are not alone. Create a new beginning. This is not the end of your story. It might feel like it, but it's not, because every ending holds the seed of a new beginning. And right now, even in your pain, something beautiful is unfolding. A stronger version of you is emerging. A wiser, more grounded, more intentional you. A version that knows how to protect their peace, love themselves deeply, and recognize the difference between crumbs and real connection. You may not see it yet. You may still be in the storm, but trust this, your sunrise is coming. And this time, when love comes again, in any form, it will find you standing tall, not because you forgot what happened, but because you grew from it. So take a deep breath, close the chapter, not with bitterness, but with quiet strength, and then begin again. Because your story is not over, it's just getting started. If you're still here, if you made it through this entire video, that says something powerful about you. It says you're not broken, you're healing. It says you're not giving up, you're growing. It says you're not alone, you're one of many who are choosing courage over fear, healing over hiding, and truth over pretending. So from me to you, you are loved, you are seen, and you will love again, fully, freely, and without losing yourself in the process. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a heart emoji in the comments if you're choosing healing today. One day, someone will see your heart and say, thank you for surviving, thank you for staying, thank you for still believing, and they'll love you the way you were always meant to be loved.